What up, Taste Made? Super excited to show you some delicious avocado shell tacos. I personally am not vegan, but sometimes I crave these more than tacos with meat in them. So let's roll up our sleeves and get this thing started. Let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is start with our calabacitas. Calabacitas in Spanish means squash. I'm gonna chop off the top of the tip as well as the bottom. And then I just want nice bite-sized pieces. Super simple, I'm just cutting in half and half and half. Now moving on to the zucchini. Same thing, all right. Before I move on to my red bell pepper, what I'm going to do is get my pan hot. So we're gonna use about a medium to high heat. All right, now for the bell pepper. And we're gonna make sure we de-seed the whole red bell pepper. Now I'm going to cut in large dice. Okay, I've got all of my vegetables cut. Pan's hot. I'm gonna go in with the olive oil and then throw in all my veggies. All right, hit it with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Now that beautiful squash, zucchini, bell pepper, our calabacita medley is sizzling, we're gonna let that go, allow it to sear, all of those flavors to concentrate and play nice together. And we're gonna move on to our portobello mushrooms. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the center, the stem of the portobello, I'm just gonna twist it a little bit. It comes right off. Now what I'm looking for is I'm imagining a nice kind of strip of chicken or beef on a taco. That being said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice the portobello mushroom accordingly. I'm gonna check out my vegetables real quick. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna slice the portobellos in half into a little bit smaller pieces so they fit really nice on our avocado taco shell. Perfect, that'll work. So my vegetables are all done. I love the color. The yellow squash, the green zucchini, the red bell peppers. So for my mushrooms, what I wanna do is I wanna grill them. So I'm gonna swap out my saute pan with a little grill pan. We're gonna go about this the same way. We want about a medium to high heat. I'm gonna add some olive oil to this pan. We're gonna let that get hot. Really important, we get a nice sear to just enhance the umami that you get that develops when you grill the portobello mushroom. So now my grill pan is hot. I'm going to add on slices. I'm gonna season my portobello mushrooms with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Don't be afraid to let the portobello mushrooms sear. While those are searing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice my avocados. Just like that. I'm gonna let the knife just fall right on the top, twist. Got my seed out. I'm gonna make a little slice on the top of the avocado so that I can kind of peel it away. All right, I wanna make sure I sear both sides of the portobello mushroom. So I'm gonna go back to that. Add a little bit more oil to my pan. The reason I add more oil is because the mushrooms absorb so much of that and we're cooking off a little bit of that oil, so I wanna make sure that my pan doesn't go dry. All right, so we're gonna let that finish and finish with our avocado. So I've cut off the heat, they're all finished. I'm gonna leave them in the warm pan to kind of keep them warm. So now we're going to take the avocados that we've cut out and make our little incision for our taco shell. So we're just gonna scoop out the center of it, just so that we have a deeper shell to work with. So we're gonna take this, you can totally use the excess. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the rest of this later to make guacamole. So now we're ready to assemble our tacos. I've got my beautiful avocado taco shell right here. I have our gorgeous calabacitas with red bell peppers. I'm going to put a little bit of these in here. I also have some toasted pepitas. Pepitas are pumpkin seeds. These will be a nice little kind of textural crunch. Also have some salsa, some fresh chopped onions, and then my favorite part, our portobello mushrooms that we've grilled. I'm just gonna put that right on top. All right, so my first one's done. I'm going to assemble them all kind of the same way. Last but not least, I'm going to chop up my garnish, which is some fresh cilantro. So now we just finish it up with a little bit of garnish. Some beautiful cilantro. Now we'll just lime bay this right up. Cheers, the perfect vegan snack or entree. I have to try this. The flavors that come through with the portobello mushroom and the calabacitas and the salsa. I'm gonna be honest, I may get a little bit of heat on this, but I think the avocado shell is better than the flour tortilla. Now, if you'll excuse me, me and these avocado tacos need a little minute.